Hey, what's up everyone? It's Renzo here. You might know me as someone that's been in the Rivals of Aether community for a couple years now. I wanted to make this video to discuss something that's affected the community for years, and that is PC setups and the differing variety of PCs or laptops we might use and bring to events. And also just recommend some equipment like monitors and speakers or GameCube adapters to bring to events that might be helpful to others. In reality, due to the ever-increasing costs that I'm sure we're all aware of, whether it be the increasing cost of storage, SSDs, RAM, effects of AI and other technological advancements, or just general inflation and financial issues of the world overall, this video definitely should have been made months, if not years ago. However, I hope that the information presented in this video is at least useful in some way for anyone watching. I also just want to leave an honest disclaimer saying that I'll be providing various Amazon links in the description. And if you purchase a product with any link that I provide, I believe that I receive a small commission from that. So if there's anyone that does that, I greatly appreciate it. With all that out of the way, let's talk about mini PCs. In my personal experience over the past 2 years that I've been diving into the world of mini PCs, there are 3 different kinds of mini PCs that I've been experimenting with. I'll be showing off the potential of each mini PC as it relates to Rivals of Aether 2 specifically. But don't worry, Rivals 1 runs fine even on the weakest of these PCs. I'll be showing snippets of footage I have of each PC under high demand. If there are any other suggestions for use cases, not just for Rivals 2, but for any setting or for any game, I'm willing to test it and make various videos if the community demands it. I'm not too knowledgeable on the matter, but I believe that characters like Forsburn of the Smoke and Orcane with his bubbles on a stage like Merchant Port cause the most stress in terms of FPS on your GPU. So I'll be showing a footage of a doubles match being played on that stage, and then I'll be showing it side by side with a singles match on Forest Floor, a setting that is way more forgiving on your GPU and FPS. In order of lowest to highest price, here are the following 3 PCs. The first PC is a mini PC that would be powered by AMD integrated graphics, or somewhere on the listing of the product, it just says AMD integrated graphics instead of a dedicated GPU. As you can see from both of the examples, it can handle above 100 FPS in a singles match. However, it can struggle a bit in doubles with more particles on the screen. Please also keep in mind, for the sake of the PC strength, I'd lowered the resolution of the game to 720 and even changed the internal display of the PC to 720 as well. I also changed the resolution scaling in Rivals 2 to 50%. This is pretty much the closest to the worst the game can get to looking while still running decently well. As you can see from my Amazon order here, I bought a bunch of these back in 2023. However, for some reason, whatever weird, evil magic Amazon runs on, the listing just links to a totally different PC now. I believe a similar PC like this will run close to $400 to $500 now in its current market. Please keep in mind that the next PC is one that is powered by an AMD 780M mobile GPU. In between the integrated graphics and the 780M, I believe now that there's also a listing for a 680 mobile GPU. I haven't been able to test it out myself. I'm not entirely sure if it's in between the two in terms of strength or if it's closer just to integrated graphics. However, I would be willing to test that out as well. The second PC is one that is powered with an AMD 780M GPU. In this instance, it's the B-Link Sur 8. The Sur 7 also has it, however I'm not sure if the listing is still available, and I believe the base model of the Sur 9. It gets a little confusing with all the different names. There's also even other brands that'll do a similar thing. As you can see from the stress test, the game looks significantly better, and even in doubles will still be at a normal 1080p with the resolution scale only scaled down to 70%. Please keep in mind when looking at the stress test, something you want to focus on, not only is it the FPS, it's also the load that the GPU has on the game, or the load that the GPU is receiving from the game itself. Back when I first bought these, they were listing for around $600. However, now I believe there are some that go for an average of $800. You might be able to find some for around $750. The third PC is the best and honestly feels great to use, and it's the PC that I personally use for my day-to-day operations. Specifically, it's the B-Link Sur 9 Max, a PC that is powered with an AMD 890M GPU. This is a PC that, based on the stress test here, even on doubles with resolution scaling at 100%, the game can still run the higher stress test at 120 FPS. And singles, the GPU percentage is much lower. I would highly recommend this one above all else. However, the main issue here is obviously the price. Back when I got this, just back in August of last year, it was $900. However, at this point, the PC I believe is at around $1,150, which is an extremely rough price for a PC. If you've seen me at offline events, you might already know what kind of monitors I use. I've been using these really portable and lightweight monitors. There are a lot of different brands that will carry the same type of monitor, but personally I can confirm from personal experience that the Arzopa brand is very consistent. Scrolling through Amazon, you can see that the average for these is around $120. We can get a little higher and close to $200. I'll leave the Arzopa brand in the description below. However, if there's others you want me to link, just let me know. There's a 17-inch and a 15-inch monitor that I'll link to. The coolest thing that I love about these monitors is the fact that they don't require any external power, unlike a normal monitor. With a PC plugged in, you can use the C2C cable that comes with the monitor and the monitor both power and also display the image, which is super awesome for quality of life. However, keep in mind that for the 17-inch style, you'll still need external source. But you can get that external power directly from the PC with using the same C2C cable and then just the HDMI cable that comes with the monitor. If you're going to an offline event and having issues with speakers or just sound in general with the event not providing sound at a setup, either through headphones or through speakers not being available, I'm sure there are a bunch of other speakers you can find on Amazon, but if you'd like to know what speaker I recommend based on personal experience, I'd recommend these little red speakers. They're fairly cheap at around $12 and are rechargeable via USB-C. They also come with an aux cable, so you can plug into the PC and extend the lane that the speaker reaches to. The other cool thing is that if you have multiple of these, you can actually plug them into each other to extend the same audio on the setup. Very cool for doubles on different sides of the table. Now, while this might only apply to some of you, a little random side thing is the GameCube adapter as well. If you'd like to know which one I prefer from all the ones out there, I highly recommend the GC Pocket Adapter Plus from Handheld Legends. These are super cool and are an awesome pocket size. The only thing you have to keep in mind is that it comes deconstructed, so you need a specific star screwdriver to put it together, although it has the same functionalities as the more popular lossless adapter, such as 1000 Hz polling and various modes for your GameCube controller. If you've taken the time to hear me rant about all these little mini PCs and little things I have, please let me know if you enjoy it. I have a lot to say about these things and I think they're really cool. I can also stress test them with a lot of different other games if you guys would like. Thank you for watching.